As another harvest winds down on the Palouse, the work inside Bill's service in Spangle, Washington begins to ramp up.
Your math is good.
But at the front counter, a sound just as familiar to the patrons as the air guns and ratchets in the back rises above all others.
You can come in.
The warm, welcoming sound of the wife of the shop's namesake, the matriarch of the mechanics, 90-year-old,
I'm 90 and a half now.
90-and-a-half-year-old Lorna Schieche, who's been working at Bill's
74 years. He opened in April of 1947.
though this Spangle staple goes back even further in the family.
And this was the picture of when Bill's father ran the business.
And Lorna, the keeper of keepsakes, has the proof in pictures.
Sometime between 1919 and 1938.
A chronological cache of her life's work that she's more than happy to share.
You can have one of these pictures if you want.
But while keeping records of your family's business over the years is important for the day when a news crew saunters into the shop, Lorna's role in the business from day one has been pretty much everything.
Done the books and gone for parts and did any odd jobs that all through the years.
On a normal day,
This is where I spend most of my time.
you'll find her in the office, keeping up the books, perhaps calling some customers to let them know it's time to collect.
I'm nice to them. I don't try to be naughty.
Whatever role she's playing that day, Lorna's efforts over 74 years have kept the business afloat.
Years ago, we were broke so many times and just didn't give up.
Though she's had some help from her son Jerry.
We own it together.
Back in 1978, Bill became worried about keeping up with expansion and put out the call to his kids for help.
I said, I'll come and try it, and that was, 40-some years ago?
43 years
43
ago.
years ago.
And with Jerry's son and wife Patty coming on board in the subsequent years, the family and the family business grew.
I'm glad he has the family he has.
Yeah.
He couldn't have a better wife.
However, when the man who started it all, Bill Schieche, passed away in 2008, there wasn't much talk of what would become of the garage when he was gone.
His remark was that he would be here until he tipped over. And that's about what happened.
Because with Lorna and Jerry at the helm, there also wasn't much question, including about who was and still is in charge.
I just have to just pay attention and do what she says, and that's about it. Like any other mom.
And even at 90 years young, Lorna isn't slowing down.
Oh, I've slowed down, but
Well, okay, she isn't planning on retiring anytime soon.
why not? What would you do? I'll probably just tip over. Jerry will kick me out, one or the other.
At Bill's service, Lorna Schieche is a boss,
She writes the checks. You don't mess with anybody that writes the checks.
a historian,
This would be before 1938.
and what else?
I don't know, Jerry. What do they need to know?
Oh yeah, a mom. The mom.
She's the best mom I got. Best mom I've ever had.
And the longevity of Lorna and Bill's service, of course, can best be summed up from the woman herself.
Oh, I would say just trying to be cheerful every day and just good, clean life.
In Spangle,
Since 1947.
I'm Cory Howard, KHQ Local News.